Hey guys, welcome to another YouTube video. In today's video, this is part 5 of World War II. And if you have been watching this whole series, like, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on because we have another series coming up that's about the war in the Pacific. I might drop a mini short of a sneak peek of that video because I'm not going to record that just yet. But to finish off our 5-episode series, let's get into the video. By late 1944, the Allies were closing in on Germany from the west while the Soviet Union advanced from the east. Nazi Germany was now surrounded, but the war in Europe was far from over. In this video, we'll explore the final battles that led to the final defeat of Nazi Germany and the liberation of Europe. Phase 1. The Battle of the Bulge. In December 1944, Germany launched a desperate surprise attack through the snowy forests of the Ardennes in Belgium and Luxembourg. This battle became known as the Battle of the Bulge because the German offensive created a sharp bulge in the Allied front line. German forces initially broke through, catching the Allies off guard. Towns were surrounded, and soldiers faced freezing temperatures with limited supplies. Despite heavy losses and chaos, Allied forces regrouped, counterattacked, and eventually pushed back the Germans. The Battle of the Bulge was Germany's last major offensive in the West, and its failure signaled that the war would soon end for the Nazis. Phase 2. The Soviet Advance. While the fighting raged in the West, the Soviet Union advanced relentlessly from the East. By early 1945, Soviet troops had liberated Poland, captured Warsaw, and were now closing in on Berlin. The Soviets employed massive artillery bombardments and overwhelming infantry numbers. Entire cities were reduced to rubble, and German forces struggled to slow them down. The pressure squeezed from the east, combined with the Allies in the west, meant Germany was being squeezed on both fronts. Its resources stretched beyond breaking point. Phase 3. The Battle of Berlin. In April 1945, Soviet forces launched a final assault on Berlin. The German army fought fiercely, using every street and building as a defensive position. Civilians were caught in the crossfire, and the city was devastated by artillery and airstrikes. Soldiers battled block by block, and the famous Reichstag building became the symbol of the fight for Berlin. The intensity of this battle showed the desperation of the German regime. It was a city fighting for survival, but surrounded by overwhelming force. Phase 4. Hitler's death. Inside an underground bunker beneath Berlin, Adolf Hitler realized the war was lost. On April 30th, 1945, Hitler committed suicide along with the key leaders of his inner circle. Without their leader and facing certain death, German morale collapsed. Soldiers began surrendering, and the remaining defenses fell apart. Hitler's death marked the final collapse of Nazi leadership, and the city of Berlin was left in the hands of the Soviet Union. Phase 5. Germany surrenders. On May 8th, 1945, Germany officially surrendered to the Allied forces. This became known as Victory in Europe Day, or VE Day, celebrated across the world. Millions of soldiers returned home. While Europe began a long process of rebuilding, cities had been destroyed, millions of lives were lost, and the Holocaust horrors were revealed to the world. The surrender marked the end of World War II in Europe, but the war against Japan in the Pacific would soon continue for a few more months. The defeat of Nazi Germany ended the fighting in Europe and marked a turning point in world history. The sacrifices made and lessons learned during these final battles shaped the world we live in today. Next, we'll see the final chapter of World War II, the conflict in the Pacific, and the end of the war. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on for more. And the question for the series is, did you learn anything from this series? If so, what did you learn? And if you didn't, comment if I should make what I should add in the video where I make my own thoughts and stuff like that, because I will be making a technical part 6, and that will have my own thoughts, and it'll be a longer video. It'll have extended phases of every single one. I think I'm gonna make one for each video, and we'll see how that goes. And that was the end of the video. Peace.